It's award season in Hollywood, and while most of us aren't delivering speeches in front of millions, we do have big moments from wedding toasts to work presentations that we want to nail. Today we have a public speaking expert with tips to help you steal a little red carpet magic for your own big speech. Mike Ganino is the author of Make a Scene, Storytelling, Stage Presence, and the Art of Being Unforgettable in Every Spotlight. Thank you for joining us, Mike.
So fun to be here. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Happy to have you on. So, every year, right now too, around award seasons, there's that one speech that just kind of gives us the chills, makes us laugh, or has everyone reaching for tissues. So what's a speech that you've personally found unforgettable?
Oh, yeah, Desiree, this is like asking someone their favorite child.
Yeah.
Because there's so many moments that are like iconic. And for me, 2017.
Yeah.
The Best Supporting Actress for Fences goes to Viola Davis. Yeah. And she gets up there, and she does Viola Davis. I mean, she just is amazing.
Yeah.
But she gets up there and she says that the greatest stories are that exist in the cemeteries. These stories of untold people. And that is what movies, that is what we're doing as artists and performers. And I just thought she nailed it.
Yeah.
And gave us a moment to hold on to before she went on to her thank you list of everybody. So I don't know, Viola holds my heart with that one.
Same. She'll like grab your attention.
Yes.
You're listening to every word she's saying. She's always delivering just really good information. Yeah. So let's talk about gratitude. Some winners turn their moments into a storytelling masterpiece like Viola, while others, maybe they're kind of rattling off the list of names they need to say, which, might lose the viewer's attention. So what's the secret to making a thank you truly stand out?
It's giving context, because so often in thank you, whether it's an award speech or a speech in life, we go through and we do a list of things, a list of people, a list of actions, but giving us context is so helpful. We saw Jesse Eisenberg do that recently at the Independent Spirit Awards, where he went down and he said, I worked a long time ago with Emma Stone, and over the years, she's paid attention to my writing, and she's the only one, including his mother, who would send him a note and say, hey, that was really funny, that line you had was really great. And then she produced his film that's getting all the attention right now.
Yeah.
That gave us context. And so that is what I think we can do more of. Instead of a list of thank yous and information dumping, we can help our audiences understand the moment and what led to it.
I love that. Okay, so for those of us who get nervous speaking, like public speaking isn't something everybody can do, what's the best way to feel more confident?
Confidence is this thing we think that we earn, that we have to someone has it or you don't have it. Yeah. And we become obsessed with when will confidence arrive. Confidence happens from action. And I think there's something powerful about stepping out in front of an audience, getting in front of a boardroom, a big stage, a small room, whatever it is, and kind of being in the moment with people. Yeah. Stop, look at them, connect with a couple of people. That starts to give you that feeling of confidence, which then gets you confidence to say the next word. If we can get a laugh at the beginning, that's really helpful.
That's a win.
If we can get a tear, that's really helpful, because confidence is about action, and that's how we can get more of it.
Yeah, I feel like you're touching on it too, engaging with your audience as well too, making that eye contact like you mentioned, so making sure that we do that. What would you say, what's the secret to make any speech, big or small, memorable? And I know you've touched on it a little bit.
It's in addition to that confidence piece of really being in that moment with an audience. We so often get focused on just the words we're saying.
Yeah.
A lot of times people think in a wedding toast or something, let me get all the words down. And we spend so much time memorizing it that we forget the meaning.
Yeah.
And so I think it's about really remembering, what is my intention here?
Yeah.
What am I trying to get the person across from me or the people in this room to feel in that moment?
Yeah.
And if we can focus there instead of focusing on getting every single word right, we have a better shot of building that confidence that we talked about, but also really impacting the room.
Yeah, I think that's so true. I think about even like work presentations, you're like, okay, I gotta say the big important things, but you're just kind of rambling through it rather than making that connection. You help people in being able to give those presentations. Let's talk about your book and how it's resourceful for others.
I really wanted to write a book that gave people a chance to figure out all the stories they can tell.
Yeah.
We often think, I don't have a story to tell, or I need my story.
Right.
We think about all of the to-dos we need to worry about. Don't say hold your hands this way, move this way. That we become focused on getting it right.
Yeah.
Instead of finding the meaning. And so with Make a Scene, I wanted to create something that helped people realize they have all of these little stories to tell. I call them, it happened on a Tuesday morning story of something that happened when you went to get a bagel or drop off your kid at school.
Yeah.
How can you use that as a metaphor for what you want the audience to feel? And then how can we get rid of all of the don't do this and don't do that and help you understand how to really own your own presence
Yeah.
when you're in front of people, because I think that's what we want.
I agree. And
know?
like you said, it's like getting out of your head when you're thinking about everything you need to hit. So just connecting and making sure you have that happen. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can find your book. Mike, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And you can find Mike's book, Make a Scene, where books are sold, and learn more about his work at MikeGanino.com.